Hello viewers, welcome back to Ram's tutorial. If you are new here in my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you're updated in my latest videos. Today, viewers, we're going to discuss about be verbs form or be verbs using is, are, and am. Before we proceed to our topic, remember that tenses shows the time of a verb, actions, or being. Each tense has past, present, and future forms. Remember, we must choose carefully among what we call these various forms when selecting the proper verbs to go with our subject. Here we go. We're going to discuss first am. When do we use am? Remember, in V verbs form, to be we have am used as a linking verb together with the pronoun I. That's how we're going to use am. Is what we call it links to singular subjects in the present time. That is, and singular is that means to say one. Are used for plural subjects, means to say two subjects, two things or places that we are going to talk about it. And for the pronoun you, automatically when you are using pronoun you, you're going to use V verbs which is are. If your subject is singular, we are going to use automatically is, and if you're using pronoun I, automatically we use am. And how we do that, I have first an example about am, is, and are, and how we use that. So for example, we have example for that. So we have three examples. Number one, I want to choose an animals. Want ants are hard working insects. Okay. In my sentences, ants are hard-working insects. We have first, I'm using are. That means to say, our subject ants is two or more than. That means to say marami na po. So, hard-working insects. This is what we call, in sentences, hard-working is a describing word. This is what we call in adjectives. ADG. Adjective are is our verb, which has LV, linking verb. Ants is our subject. That's we talk about subject-verb agreement, because remember class, in making a sentences, we're going to tackle about the types of sentences and the functions and uses of each verb, because we're talking about be verb forms, which is, are, and am. So remember, are is what we call the plural verbs, so we need the plural subjects, which is ant. Number two, we have I'm going to use the pronoun I. So automatically class, we're going to use am. Is are what we call be verbs or linking verb. I is our subject. So I'm going to complete our sentence. I am. So for example, 8. You can use number or word. I am 8 years old now. Okay. Means to say 8 years, describing I, that's subject, linking verb, and of course adjective or what we call the predicate po, to make our sentence complete. 3. Another, so we have first here, I think is, I need the lion, remember it's an animal, is kind hearted. We don't know it. Why is lion kind hearted? Not all animals are harmful, but it's for us how we what you called we manage ourselves on how to approach them. Kind hearted, this is ADG or adjective. This is our subject linking verb and adjective. That is our sentences tackles about is, and are. Okay, that is how we are going to construct sentences using the be verbs form. But remember, class, as I've said, that remember that when using are, your subject must be in a plural form. That's aunts. That's why I use are. I pronoun, so that's why I use am. Next, our subject is lion, so it's only one, so that's why I use be verbs form, which is is. Okay? Now we're going to proceed to our what we call proper drill. Let's have first engage. We're going to read 8 sentences below and we're going to supply the correct linking verbs. So we're going to find the right verbs or right LV using is, and are on the line. So we have verse number 1. Lorenzo blank a hard-working students. So remember, class, when we choose whether is, or are, we might think first that we need to clarify our subject, whether it is singular or plural. Okay? So we think that Lorenzo is a boy, so that means to say we're talking about Lorenzo, it's only one. So we're going to use LV, which is right, class? Because it's only one. We talk about Lorenzo. Next, he blank also a loving son to his parents. So this is a pronoun he. That means to say we are going to talk only one. So we're going to write yan, okay? He is also a loving son to his parents. Third, remember, class, this is a very exciting po. So for example, if this is your assignment, so I can help you a lot. His younger brothers blank following his examples. That means to say, class, we're going to concentrate brothers, his younger brothers, blank following his examples. So we are going to use are. His younger brothers are following his examples. That's our mark or traces in applying the most appropriate what we call be verbs form. 4. His parents blank very proud of him. Parents. We are going to write are because our subject is plural. That's why we need to use plural verb. 5. I blank inspired by Lorenzo's remarkable traits. That means to say I, class, is pronoun. Automatic, we're going to use the be verbs form. I am inspired by Lorenzo's remarkable traits. Also, class, you can read your sentence so that you can clarify or check that your sentence may be correct or may be not by reading it. Okay? Next, number 6. Number 6, we have Leah, an active member in the local volunteer group. So we talk about Leah. It's only one singular subject, so our verb must be in the singular form, which is our LV. Subject and LV. Okay? 7. She also a student leader in school. She is pronoun, subject pronoun. She is referring to a female. That's why we talk only one. We're going to use be verbs form, which is singular, what we call be verbs form. Is. That's a singular subject, she. 8. Emily and Gail. We talk two. That's why we're going to use are. Emily and Gail are lucky to have her as their friend. Gail and Emily. Next, they blank really best buddies. Remember, they is a plural subject. So we use are. Okay? That's a traces, class, or what you call, palatandaan po natin in choosing what we call the be verbs for the right or the most appropriate be verbs form. Next, you blank a great friend to us. Leah said Emily. You means, class, is what we call, we can think that this is what we call the plural. So remember, You is what we call a pronoun. So we are going to use are. You are a great friend to us, Leia, said Emily. This will be our topic for today, class, about be verbs uses of is, are, and am. Okay? So, Chiram, how can I do that? And how can I solve or how can I construct sentences? By means of applying your skills. You have to familiarize each definitions, comprehend it, think it, and read it properly. Then, your answer is very correct. Remember, class, this is what we call an English grammar. English grammar help us how we are going to explore the different tenses of the verb, the different uses of the verb. By using each properly, by using it the most appropriate one, we can communicate it well. We can tell to our classmates, we can communicate them, okay, thoroughly, and we were not afraid to talk about or to deal with our friends, dealing with them simultaneously, dealing with them with our communication skills. That's why we need to comprehend. That's why we need to study about the different forms of the verb, the different tenses of the verb rather. Once again, good day and thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for patronizing my videos and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to Ram's Tutorial channel. Thank you and bye-bye and God bless us all.